few years ago, the Met section welcomed Major Dan Rooney to our spring forum, who delivered a powerful message: freedom isn't free. More than a few of us were moved that day, but unfortunately only a handful have kept the momentum going. Having said that, we've done an unbelievable job in this section. Ray Ford, though, did more than just get involved. He acted. He stepped up himself, he recruited others, and he led an impressive charge to raise money for the Folds of Honor. The Pro-Am race started, along with help from Brendan Dooley, has involved hundreds of people and raised over $125,000 and counting. He did what we would all want to do. He invited players out for a round of golf and for a good cause, and he got them to go home feeling great about themselves. 24 groups with 1 professional, 3 amateurs, and 1 military serviceman. What an impressive day they put together. He was president of the Assistants Association, but as the head professional at the Rolling Hills Club, he hasn't looked back. What he's doing now is giving back, not only to our section, to his members, and to his community, but he is giving back to the very people who fight so that we can play. He has not forgotten that freedom isn't free, and he is making all PGA professionals look good in the eyes of the public. I consider it an honor to present the 2013 Patriot Award to our fellow PGA professional, Ray Ford.
Appreciate it. I'll put my picture in. Good morning. Make sure I lost my voice. Dave speaks loud, and I'm not sure if you can hear me. So thank you so much for this great honor to be recognized for this award. I can't tell you how much it means to me. It really, truly means the world. And I want to congratulate all the winners today. Mike, I think I'm going to try and remember their names, but I'm not going to. So all the winners today, well deserved. Nice to be on a panel of winners. And I know all of them pretty well, so congrats to all of you. I also want to thank the past presidents who selected me for this award. It really means the world to me. I got the call from Joe Felder early spring, and obviously we don't do these things for awards, but I was touched to get that call, and the things that have happened from receiving this award all season has been amazing. It's been my best year. I haven't played too good this year, but yet it's been the best year for me as a golf professional as a result of getting this award. I was able to go to Oklahoma to be at the Patriot Cup. What an experience to be there with my wife, Michelle, and that was fun. I was able to play in a Squire Cup team. So all these things have happened as a result of this award. So it just keeps going on and on. So it's been a phenomenal year. So I'm up here for a couple reasons. I'm involved with the Folds of Honor Foundation, obviously, but there's a lot of reasons I'm up here, and there's a lot of reasons I'm involved in the Folds of Honor. And so one reason that, as a PGA member, I always felt, me personally, and this goes back to my assistance days, to make sure you stay involved, be involved in some way. And I felt like since I was head pro the last 5 years, or 5 years ago, I realized I hadn't really been doing as much for the section. I admire all of you guys for what you do on the board. Thank you. Congratulations, Brad, and thank you for your services for 2 years, and good luck, Heath. It's an important thing as a PGA member. I always feel it's an obligation to be involved as much as you can. So hopefully all of that message to you will be there, and that you continue to volunteer for as many things as possible. But 6 years ago, we had the educational forum at Westchester Dinner Theater, and I was very inspired that day by Major Dan Rooney. I've never met a more inspirational person. I think everybody knows his story. If you're a PGA member, if you don't know it, just go on YouTube and listen to it again and again. He's an amazing human being, and he really got me that day, and I said I wanted to do something and I wanted to write him a letter and thank him for being there, and I never did. And I actually went 3 years and never did anything, but I knew I wanted to do something. I just didn't know how it was going to happen. And so one of these fall meetings, I was fortunate enough to win a set of clubs from some money that we raised at Rolling Hills. And I took that set of clubs and I called Brendan DeLuhy and I said, Brendan, I want to do something with these irons. I know my members wouldn't want it. By the way, Rolling Hills is the most charitable group of individuals I've ever met, and just their support with this has been amazing. So anyhow, so I knew that they wouldn't want these irons, so I called Brendan and said, I want to donate these irons back to a dependent or a child of a fallen hero, and called him on the phone on Route 684. I think I may even called Charlie Robinson first, and I said, how do I get more involved, Brendan? What can I do besides giving these clubs back? And so we both decided together we were going to run an event the next year. So I went back to the board at Rolling Hills, and they opened up. They knew how much it meant to me, and they opened up their arms and said, whatever you want, let's pick a date. And we've run this event now for 2 years. We've raised quite a bit of money, and it's not about the money we've raised, although my members have contributed over $100,000 worth of this over the last 4 or 5 years, particularly the last 2 years. We did a live auction this year. So, I share this award with a bunch of people, and I know some of them are here today. So, first and foremost, Rolling Hills membership. I know my name is on this plaque, and I wish there was more names to put on there, but without their support, I mean, I'm sure all your clubs do a great job with donations. I just can't imagine any club being as charitable as Rolling Hills has been, and how supportive they've been for my event or our event. So I I sincerely share this award with Rolling Hills. Secondly, my staff. I have 3 of them here: Dan, Brian, and Mike. I want you to stand up really quickly. Come on, really quick. Thank you very much. You don't run these events by yourself, and I put a lot of time into this event over the last couple years, and for about a month I go missing in action because I care about this event, and we run a first-class operation. I hope you all can play in it next year. But obviously, I share this award with Brendan DeLuhy, who started this great raffle. I'm not even sure if Brendan's ever been to our fall meetings to accept and understand how important he is to me getting involved. And I mean, he's been a phenomenal co-chair. So Brendan, I've been trying so hard to root for the Red Sox. I'm for you, and every game I'm just like, God, I hope they lose tonight. So I'm sorry, I can't do it. It just doesn't, it's not from my heart. So, but I share this award with Rolling Hills, my staff, and there's also somebody I'm going to really embarrass. She's here. She thinks she's here to take a couple of pictures. Elizabeth McGann. You know, I have an amazing staff at Rolling Hills, and Elizabeth and Brendan will agree. When we wanted to run this event, we needed some marketing. We wanted someone to help us out with the emails, and she just, I barely had to ask her. She took on this role, and Elizabeth, you're a big part of this award, so thank you. So. But I can't thank Brendan enough. I mean, I want you to come up here, Brendan, and take a picture with me or something. Just get your butt up here, and you're a major part of this award. So I know I was supposed to be 3 or 4 minutes. Sorry, Charlie, but.
No, you did good. Actually, at this time, we'd like to call Tony Beata and Brendan Dooley up for a special presentation for the Folds of Honor.
Thank you so much. I'll be really brief. I want to thank Charlie for his leadership in helping me get involved in starting the Met Raffle. I want to thank all the professionals in this room. The Met section is leading the nation in Folds of Honor events. I'd like to thank Tony for coming all the way out from Oklahoma, and obviously congratulate and thanks Ray for turning a vision into one of the most successful Folds of Honor events in the nation. At this time, on behalf of the Folds of Honor and Major Dan, we'd like to present Ray with this special token of our appreciation. Ray, take your jacket off.
Come on up on stage.
Wow. That's perfect, too. Well, that was I want to thank Tony for being here. He told me he flew in last night. He's leaving today just to be here for this. So, Tony, he's the main man behind the Patriot Day, and so we should all thank him for what he's doing for us. And so, last two thoughts on to conclude here is, I hope you continue to do what you're doing for Patriot Day, and I hope you consider playing next year in the Folds of Honor Program Challenge at Rolling Hills. We want to continue this. And lastly, we've just started, Paul Alexander and I are starting a little veterans clinic. We'll have it at Rolling Hills. Hopefully we'll have it at Oak Hill too, Oak Hills. So please contact me to keep this going. We want to keep next year event to be even bigger, but it's not always about the money we raise. It's about giving back to the community. So please call me or contact me or email me if you want to be involved in this veterans clinic. There are a lot of guys out there who need to be playing golf. They're coming back from war, and they're physically injured, and there's some emotional stuff going on, and I think we can give back to them. So hopefully you'll call me and volunteer your help. So thank you very much for this great honor.